All right, y'all. It's your boy Mwosa, and we are reacting to Kendrick's Euphoria diss against Drake. I'm doing this on the fly, y'all. So make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, tell me your honest thoughts. I want to do a lyrical breakdown, talk about everything just in the middle of it all. So let's get to the video. I'm not even gonna hold y'all up. Let's get it.
Woo, shit, my man said me.
Euphoria. Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. Why calculate? You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angles. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Shoo! That was hard. That was hard. Yo, it took me a couple listens, and I had to re-listen to this shit a few times, but you know what I'm saying? Shoo! 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 Shoo!
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, met his homeboys in them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away.
That was hard. I feel like that's I feel like Kendrick's going for like the juggler when he say shit like that. Like, you thought the money, the power, the fame to make you go away. That was hard. It took a few listens. You feel me?
Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever watch your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500,000 like to an open case? Well, I have, and I failed at both, but I came out straight. I hate when a rapper talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park his son. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave.
It's like every listen I'm catching something. So Drake buys Tupac's ring for $1 million. He's saying he willing to pay double than have a nigga like Drake have that ring. Okay, alright.
Cut the business, you got shit twisted. What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay, it's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain that phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me.
Can't sell me that accent, Drake.
You're Cole and Ivory, know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly.
Kendrick! I think you might be in that stratosphere, bro. I think you might be in that stratosphere, bro, because this shit feels so effortless. It feel effortless. It feel effortless when I break it down. Yeah, Cole and Aubrey know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. Are y'all niggas even friends? Are y'all niggas even friends? To say that you hope they're your real friends? If not, you YNW Melly. That means it's murder, bro. It's murder, bro.
I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a
T. Let me see you push a T.
P. You better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet.
I want to know what he meant by that. Does he mean that he's whooping boots? Well, what does he mean by whooping feet? Is he talking about the upcoming fight with Boots? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what are we talking about here? Oh, you know what? My volume's low as fuck. What are we talking about here? Is he talking about whooping Boots?
Ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade, you should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress, I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me, I'm what the culture feeling. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough?
I don't like those angles with Drake being black. I'm just gonna be honest.
I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crash something. Yeah, my first one like my last one. It's a classic, you don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Then tell them where you get your abs from.
This nigga Kendrick is snapping. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This nigga Kendrick is snapping. It's snapping. First, listen, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm like, this is mid. This is mid. You took too long. You only dropped this. Hold on. He's snapping.
B12, it's a fast one. Boom, boom, boom. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. Remember? Hey, top dog, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? Bet. When I see you stand by Sexy Red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percent.
See, that line go deep when he talking about Sexy Red, right? Because at face value, I know it's popular to call Drake sassy and shit like that. But what I started thinking about it this morning, I'm like, you know what? Maybe he look at Sexy Red as competition or threat. And anytime Drake see competition or threat, he get close with him, right? So now he putting Sexy Red under the wing because Sexy Red might be competition. At least that's how Drake is taking it. And Kendrick's like, man, I don't even think you like women. You faking all that love and romance with Sexy Red, bro. I think you just see her as competition. You might fuck around and pop ass with him. Now let's rewind, because now we're gonna get into this conversation about these splits. Hold on.
Two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you.
Nigga says, show me. He says, let's talk about splits. Show me your splits, and I'll double back and then show y'all my splits. All right, talk your shit, Kenny.
You was signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga.
So you signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that signed. All right, okay, whatever. We cool.
Try cease and desist on a like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, know nothing about that. Then tell them to pray, know nothing about that. Then giving them tools to walk through life like day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering. You don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you.
Let's all take a time to bow our heads and pray that Kendrick calm the fuck down. Amen.
Yeah, bring him out too, I clean him out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joel Osteen. Funny he was in a film called AI. And my sixth sense telling me to off him. I'm a blick niggas all in they coughing. Yeah, OV-ho niggas is dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine to America.
Niggas said they listen. He said y'all run to America to imitate the heritage, but you can't imitate this violence.
Imitate heritage, they can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We can be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family, Crody. It can get deep in the family, Crody. Talk about me and my family, Crody. Someone go bleed in your family, Crody. I be at New Hog King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy, Crody. Tell me your cheesing farm. We can do this right now on the camera, Crody. Hey, fuck y'all niggas, I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like, field goal punt y'all niggas, they punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas, and fuck the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't wanna do. Ooh. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. Stop.
Okay. Alright, Kendrick. Alright, Kendrick. Number one, let me just formally say this, Kendrick. I'm gonna stop sleeping on you because it took me a few listens to really determine how I felt about this response. And at first I was like, this is some mid, right? Because I'm thinking, yo, Kendrick, you gotta go crazy. He just went crazy, all that shit. But I feel like Kendrick don't feel like he has to go crazy on Drake. I genuinely don't think he feels burdened by going back and forth with Drake at all. And that's why I feel like he took a chill approach on this record, right? I'll say this though, the energy from Like That wasn't the same on Euphoria. Like That sounded angry and aggressive, right? Here is like, come on, Drake, you really don't want it. I don't really know if you could take that angle and ride with that type of energy, with the energy you were coming off on Like That in the previous other records that I've heard that sounded like you were referencing and dissing Drake over the last couple years, right? But I think Kendrick's going with the approach of don't turn this into something that it's not. Let's just keep this shit rap. Because if you don't keep this shit rap, this shit can go sideways. Cool. Let's get off that. I don't want to see rappers hurt each other over this dumb shit anyway. It's all entertainment. Now let's actually go into the real conversation. For me personally, I think anyone saying Kendrick won round one, I think that's too much head. I feel like you guys are number one. I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of just like, it doesn't matter what the fuck Drake dropped. Like you guys just have the whole Pusha T kind of situation, Ghostwriter situation. You guys are just using that as it's an automatic L. I don't think that's true. I want these niggas to rap. I want every element of rap battle to be in this conversation that we are having. I want lyricism. I want the double entendres. I want metaphors. I want flows. And obviously I want beat selection. Beat selection has to be a huge one. And if we're going to be honest, Kendrick's beat selection on this shit was ass. It wasn't ass, but it wasn't like the greatest. It wasn't the greatest beat selection he could have chosen. It go hard. It's a little bop. Maybe it's because I'm a East Coast nigga and Kendrick's a West Coast nigga. But I'm like, there could have been a better beat selection when it comes to this whole thing. But he took a pretty obvious angle with the Drake, you're not really gangster. You Jimmy in the wheelchair. Let's see if you really about that. Let's see if Chubb's really about that when he bring up Puff. Obviously, we know they had some kind of altercation back in the day. But Kendrick, you also had one with Puff too. So let's we don't know the details of that situation, but that is what's rumored. So I'm just gonna say Allegedly. I don't actually know the details, so I can't say that. I think the only thing I don't like about this beef that I see everyone is using as an angle against Drake is him not being black enough. I just think that shit is corny, bro. Like, Drake is half black. And as far as I know, if he was alive back when the was around, they would have been trying to on a noose as well, bro. So that one drop rule in my head is still kind of in effect, and Drake is half black. So I'm just saying, let's kind of get off that. You know, he could be from Canada. You could say he's not really gangster, or he culture vultures, or he does all the other shit. That's cool. We can throw that out all day. It's obvious shit. Drake is a huge artist, so he has a ton of dirt for you to throw at him and talk about and bring back up to the surface. But I don't think anybody handled Drake the way Pusha T did. And Pusha T handled Drake the best way he could have, right? Where he understood just trying to bar Drake back and forth wasn't going to work. Now, I don't know if it's because of Drake's stardom power or niggas just don't feel like they could rap with Drake. Because Drake is rapping. No matter what people saying, Drake is rapping. He's taking a straightforward angle. I'm bigger than you, physically, financially, record sales wise, success wise. I'm bigger than you. You're a little nigga and you never accomplished the shit that you were supposed to accomplish. That's always going to be Drake's angle. Kendrick is taking the pretty obvious angle. You're not black enough. You're not gangster enough. You're fake. You pretend. You're feminine. All this other stuff, which aren't bad angles to take. I think if you're going to go against Drake, state the obvious. It's low-hanging fruit. The only thing I don't want is this not being black enough shit, because, you know, what is it about Drake that don't make him black enough? And then if we really want to overanalyze this shit, he's half black, half white. J. Cole, who we all consider to be black enough, is half white, half black. His mother is white, his father is black. Just saying. And his brother looks way more on the white side than he does on the black side. So if we're going to apply that logic to Drake, we have to apply that logic to everyone else that falls in there. I don't mean to throw J. Cole in that. That's my favorite rapper, and I don't want him to ever get that kind of energy. But I'm just saying, I'm just being transparent because that's how I feel about the situation. So, with that being said, I can't really score round one or round two. I think push-ups was cool. I think if we're going push-ups versus Euphoria, I will give it to Euphoria. But tailor-made, do we count a tailor-made in a round one or round 1.5? Was that an extra punch in between rounds, or is that round two? Because I don't think Euphoria answers both those diss records. That's my opinion. I think tailor-made was hard. I think that was one of the most hardest diss tracks crafted. However you guys want to say, with the stuff with the AI and Pac and he violated this or violated that. I think you guys are just trying to find every reason in the book to try to discredit Drake. Drake's diss records are always hard. And not only that, I think we need to start scaling and adding this to the scoreboard. What's the replay value on some of these diss records? I don't think Euphoria has a shit ton of replay value unless you are really into lyricism. Now, the people that's participating in this rap beef, all of them are not lyricist people. They're not all lyricism has always been something that, like, it was a small group of people. It was a minority. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't something that was adapted to the masses, right? So, that's number one. Like, are you writing these raps to appeal also to the general public that are going to be the biggest fire under this rap beef as who's going to determine the winner? You obviously know the lyricists. Now, the lyricists really enjoy breaking down Kendrick's raps, and I think that's cool because Kendrick is always in deep thought, and he always has a pen that can span oceans deep in terms of lyricism and meaning and breaking that down. And that's why I would give Euphoria round one. But where are we dropping tailor-made? Where is tailor-made going when it comes to this rap? That's what I personally think. So that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to know. Should Drake respond? Does he have to respond? I will see this from two different angles, right? Number one, when it comes to him needing to respond. Kendrick didn't give me nothing for Taylor Made yet. I feel like what he just gave me was something to go with push-ups. Where's the response to Taylor Made? I didn't hear it. I heard one little Pac line with Taylor Made. I feel like Kendrick is not taking Drake serious. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't think Kendrick is taking Drake serious, and based off of the general response I'm seeing from the general public, even some of the public is not taking Drake serious. So where do we go from here? I mean, do we just automatically give Kendrick the win because we consider him to be the better rapper, despite what's being said, right? And what's your personal criteria for winning a rap battle? But, you know, that's my feedback on this shit. If we want to score this right now, I want to say it's, you know, Drake dropped two diss records. So right now, I would say this shit's tied. If it's not tied, I think Drake is still up. I think Kendrick just made his comeback. I gotta hear more from Kendrick. Kendrick, I know you take your time to do things, but I don't want to be waiting 10, 15 days for you to hear some kind of feedback from you, bro. I need this going for the rest of the year. Period. I don't want to hear nothing but lyricism, raps, and rappers going at it again. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick also has smoke for whoever is standing next to Drake. I feel like he even has some for Yachty too. So, you know what I'm saying? But how are we scoring this? It's your boy Mwosa. I'm out. Peace. And make sure you guys tap in with the platform digital. Follow me on all platforms. Yes, sir.
I know I'm a sinner. Hey. I know I'm a sinner. Yeah. Hey, I know I'm ascending. Please do not try to limit my mind, cause then there's gonna be tension, yeah. I wonder why they saw me on grind and then they were offended. Yeah, same people that tell me they love me, I know they pretending. I know they hate to see me suspended. If there's an obstacle, no, I'ma bend it. I'm like Magneto, that means I'm a menace. I lift this metal like nobody.